Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reiley. If you're new here, I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of California, and today we're talking all about booth renting. I have mentioned a couple times on my channel that after I finished beauty school, I became a salon assistant for about a month. After that month, I decided to booth rent part-time, assist part-time. I get a lot of questions on how I did booth rental so soon after beauty school. So today we're talking about how to be a booth renter right out of beauty school. Now, I just want to put this out there that booth renting is not for everyone. A lot of people go their whole careers and don't booth rent, but when you're in beauty school, booth renting looks pretty glamorous. I mean, how can it not? You get to make your own schedule, you're your own boss, you're in charge of what you charge, you get to choose your own product. So yes, all of that sounds absolutely amazing, but it's not quite as easy as you think. Booth rental is expensive. It's a lot of work that you don't get paid for, a lot of work outside the salon, and if you're booth renting right out of school, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna have a lot of mess ups. Tip number one on how to be a booth renter right out of beauty school is to have money saved. This one is so important because they truly do not teach you how expensive it is to be a hairstylist in beauty school. The number one reason why people don't want to booth rent right out of school is because you have to pay rent whether you have clients in your chair or not. Just because you don't show up to work one day doesn't mean you don't have to pay for the day. You still are paying for the days you work and the days you don't. So say you don't have a client for a week, too bad, you still pay your booth rent. You also will have a lot of startup costs. This means all of your products, your bleach, your toners, all of the things that you need to be a booth renter, you're gonna have to purchase right out of school. My startup cost was well over $500. And luckily I had been saving all of my money in beauty school. So save your money because it gets expensive. The second tip I have for you if you wanna be a booth renter right out of beauty school, and that is to start your Instagram really early on. And no, I'm not talking once you're at the salon, I'm talking in beauty school. When you start your Instagram, when you find a salon to work at, it's too late to already have clients waiting to get in your chair. Of course, it's never too late to start an Instagram. If you haven't started one for your career, I highly recommend it, but definitely the sooner the better. If you start showing up on Instagram and you start gaining a following, you're gonna show people that you're capable. You're capable of being consistent, and the more they see your name pop up on their screen, the more they trust you and the more that they feel like they know you. So you need to show up on your Instagram, even if you don't have clients in your chair. Post your face, update your people, and just post consistently. My third tip for you is to pick a salon that is willing to help you and willing to advise you through your booth rental experience. Now, technically, as a booth renter, you are self-employed. The salon doesn't owe you anything except what's in your contract. So technically, no one has to help you with toner formulas. You're gonna have so many questions about the industry, business related. You're gonna have a lot of hair questions. If the salon you're in is not willing to answer those questions for you or not willing to give you a little bit of advice, it's gonna be extremely uncomfortable. You're gonna dread going to work every day because you're not gonna feel confident in what you're doing. Now, again, it is not anyone's responsibility to teach you how to do hair. You are the one that's picking booth rental. You should be fairly confident in what you're doing. If you don't know anything about what you're doing, don't know how to tone or highlight, be an assistant. That was the best decision I ever made for myself, and then you can jump into booth renting. To go along with that, another tip I have for you is to work in a salon with a lot of reputable names. Working in a brand new salon is going to be really hard to build your clientele up. People don't know the name, the salon doesn't have a reputation, so no one is going to be driven to you because of the people that you're around or the salon that you're in. So don't choose a salon that does not have a reputation already. To go along with that, if the people in the salon have full clientele, you get the salon clientele overflow. So if people are calling, they're going to be referred to you. So definitely choosing a salon that already has a name for itself is going to be your best bet in building a clientele right out of school. And my last tip is to decide whether you're capable of being full-time or if you're choosing to be part-time. You have to think about everybody that you know that will come to you. The girl I worked for at first had me write down a list of people I know would come to me, like my mom, my grandma, my aunt. Once you're able to see those names on paper, you can decide whether you think that's gonna be enough to start building your chair up or if you should opt for part-time. The question you need to ask yourself is, will you be able to build fast enough to fill the days? Also, can you afford the rent? If you don't have clients, you still pay. Say you choose part-time and your books are whole. Is the salon gonna offer you a full-time space, or will you have to move? Sometimes moving too early in your career can allow clients to drop off, especially if they're coming to you just because of the salon name. So those are all the tips and tricks I have for you guys on how to be a booth renter right out of school. If you guys have any other videos you want to see, go ahead and comment them down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram where we can catch up on all things hair. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.